All right, yeah,
There
that'll
you
work.
go. Okay. I knew I was gonna think of something eventually.
Yeah, that'll work.
Can you hear me, Casey? Can you hear us now?
She can't hear you?
No, she couldn't hear anything before. Can you hear us now? Okay, okay. She said she can hear us now. All right, bet.
All right, cool.
You
All
can
right.
finally get this reading.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. It's a go. All right, cool. Oh yeah, this nigga. And that's one of them niggas. He don't like tropical niggas. He don't like this tropical astrology, man. Some of these astrologers be saying some bullshit. That's a nigga that's gonna call them niggas out, man. All right, but yeah. So what was you saying about her Venus? You said her Venus is in critical. Hey, but
Yeah.
you know her son is in Barani too. You know what I'm saying? So hey Casey, you didn't have no like no type of like inappropriate like sexual shit happen to you when you was younger, did you?
Yeah. I bet I shared it.
Where's she at?
Let's see. She said, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But by who? Like your dad? Was it your dad or like a sibling?
And at any point too, Casey, if you just want to come in and do an audio call or anything like that to like make the responses quicker, up to you.
Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, just with that Barani shit, I was about to say a lot of them they go through that little you know what? It's conjunct with Rahu. Hey,
And
that's a solar eclipse.
and she said is um
It was a church.
yeah.
It's a church. Yeah, that's why I say that sun be Christian shit, and it's Rahu is yeah. Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, Rahu, she got an eclipse, a solar eclipse. Yeah, and it's on the fourth and tenth axis. That really be like making her like that can make a person have like psychological issues, like a lot of trauma and shit.
And she said she don't mind doing audio, so you can invite her.
Okay, let me see if I know how to do that shit. You know, I'm used to this. I'm not used to this shit neither. This Facebook shit.
You gotta scroll all the way to the top. This is how I do. You gotta scroll all the way to the top. So when she joined in, it should be under her name. You can invite her.
Okay. Hey, that boy smart. Yeah. All right. I added you, Casey. Look, I'm seeing if you're gonna pop up. Let's see.
Let me invite too. This is somebody else. KD. Somebody else sent me the info. KD Moonwolf. Hold on. Let me see if they in the chat. Let me invite them in here. But yeah, you can keep reading.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Cause let me see. Uh, Mercury debilitated. Yeah. Let me see. Where is Jupiter? Uh, let me see. Man, that shit crazy. And yeah, now K2. Let me see. Hey, quit playing on my live, nigga. Uh, nah, let me see. What about she. You know what? Like where her moon at? Where the moon at? Where, where the moon at? Oh damn, the moon conjunct with Mars. Dang.
Yeah, I got it, KD. I got your stuff.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Let me see. Hold on. Hey, nah. All right, hold on. Let me focus now. Let me focus. So, your moon, that moon, and damn, man, moon and Mars is like really like tightly conjunct. Uh, dang, Pranavashana. Hold on, let me see. Let me go back over here. So, Pranavashana. Hey, KC, is she still there? KC, you
Yeah,
still
she's here.
around? All right, my bad. This is my first time going live on my shit. Uh, consider, uh, where she live? You live like, let me see. Hold on. Nah, I ain't gonna say. I want to say something better than that. Hey, Casey, you you got any type of like pictures of like elephants around you, or any type of shit like that, or any type of paintings or necklaces, any type of. I also learned that things that hurt, I turn into my strengths.
For a fact.
Yeah. You a fight, and you know what else? You could have went through like some type of domestic violence too. That's another thing. Elephants, I paint. Yeah,
You hit me.
yeah. I like that. I like that shit. Uh, what about your dad? Your dad, he not around neither, huh? I feel connected to elephants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because her moon, that moon, Shada, that shit got a heavy connection to elephants. Uh, what else? She don't really. It's hard for her to find stability too, connecting like staying with a job and shit. That's gonna be another thing. 'Cause that Perna show what is it called? Perna Ashada. That the animal is a monkey. You know, monkeys they be jumping around and shit. They be moving around branch to branch and job to job and shit. It's hard for her to keep partners. Like I say, she be going through like that domestic violence shit. She gonna have a lot of that shit. She probably my dad and mom were both in the home.
There was a
There
lot
was
of
a lot of issues. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Let me see what else. Hey. You ever dated like a dude that died or something like a loss of a like
of a
not
loved
why
one.
he was with you or whatever, but I'm saying like you ever dated a dude or have slept with a guy and he died later. That's what I'm trying to say. He said that too. Yeah, that Mercury man, you really like a hopeless romantic. Like, you know what I mean? That what she really is. Like, you really like a hopeless romantic, man. For real. That's what she is. She got that, like, she be trying to, he said, no, okay. Hey, what about the domestic violence? You didn't answer that part.
She said there was my dad and my mom were both in the home, but there were lots of
No, I'm
issues.
talking about, has she ever been through some domestic violence shit? Yeah, it makes me a poetic writer. Hell yeah, I could see that.
Mhm.
Hey, you know what else too?
Yes.
Uh, yes, yeah. I knew it. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I kept trying to ask her. And that's because your moon and Mars is conjunct in the 12th house. That moon and Mars is conjunct in the 12th house in Sagittarius.
Uh, yeah, so,
You got a younger sibling. She really like low key like one of those. You a hippie, like a tree, one of them tree huggers. And you vegan? And you vegan or like plant based? You be doing that type of shit? Maybe not all the way vegan, but like she do a lot of like plant herbs and shit like that. That's what brought me. That's what brought me to my what you say?
Healing journey.
My healer, yeah. If I have a younger sibling, and your younger sibling, she be like, is she like that? Like she like a veggie, or she smoke a lot of weed, or she like a hippie type? It's something like in that notion, that free love type shit. It is. And I'm trying to paint a picture, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like, hey, don't judge me right now. Hey, that nigga right there, hit me and Shotty. That I be rapping with that nigga. He judging me off of readings. He don't think astrology real, bro. But
I know it's
hey,
not.
that nigga don't think astrology real, bro. He
I
he
know
go he
it's
go
not.
he gonna call me and give me a lot of shit about this reading. That's why I'm trying to like really like, know what I'm saying? Not what she say. Not out of the way. I love to make healthy taste. That's why I said like maybe not out of the way, but I
It
saw
was
say definitely like she like them plants and shit. You know what I mean? That's what that Vedi. You know what? You might live around some water too. Like you live like around, even if it's a pool, a lake. You know what I'm saying? She real close to water and shit. That's where you gonna find all your inspiration at.
you said
And
you love to cook.
you be doing you into that what you call that shit, that alternative healing shit, like herbs, working with like herbs and like plants and shit like that. You be doing that. Are you ever tried
Dominic.
shrooms? You tried shrooms before, huh? Yeah, she be on the mushrooms. That's the hey, you didn't try that shit before, huh? Let me see what else I can say. Uh,
She
uh,
hasn't tried shrooms.
I haven't. Okay, I was wrong about that one. I'll take that one. That's my first one I was wrong about. Hey, well, you ain't tried that shit. You should. Let me see. What about your mom? Your mom, she real like she real masculine. You be having them. You be having trouble. She say they have to communicate with me. Yeah, yeah. Like, what's up with you and your mom? Yeah, your mom. I know that may sound whack. Nah, it don't sound whack. I don't judge nobody. Ah, dang, that shit. Dang. Why not? Shit. But nah, yeah, you can be like real subject to problems with like your mom. Your mom can actually has she had like a miscarriage? She like maybe like lost a child or something like that. You might not know that shit though, cause Rahu right there. You might not even be aware of that shit. What she do? She a nurse? Your mom like in the medical field? It seems like y'all date like people outside of y'all race too. I'm very connected to nature, but I'm not a hippie either. My mom did have a miscarriage before me. Yeah, yeah, I knew it. See, hey, check this out, Krista.
Mm-hmm.
The miscarriage is from Barani. You see Barani in her fourth house.
And you said,
B- b-
yeah, and you said it's a god of the womb, yeah.
Yeah, in
And
the
it's in the
death.
fourth house of the mother and death, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Uh, that's why that Barani bring the death, and then look the uh the planet the rule Barani is Venus. Venus is in the fifth house, so that means that you can also have a miscarriage or abortion. You can be subject to losing children. It's only gonna be like one of those. You could have kids though, but you can like have like an unexpected miscarriage and shit. But on the cool, when you do have that miscarriage shit, that'll actually bring your like it'll bring luxury into your life. Like you'll bring some type of like wealth or money or some type of shit into your life like that. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, you Sharana ascended. Where's Saturn at? So you always lose shit before you have like a big game. And Saturn there's too. Oh yeah, Saturn in your in Scorpio. Yeah, so You working like, hey, you be seeing the number 333 a lot. Hey, I might be wrong about that. I'm just trying some new shit right now at this point. But yeah, you be seeing the number three probably a lot. I know things are gonna work in increments of three. Hey, look, she said yes. Hey, I didn't say Sharon. That's not the same thing. That's tropical shit. I said the shit I'm talking about start with an S.
Yeah, he's talking about something. It's not Chiron.
Shavana. It's called Shavana. That shit called Shavana. Yeah, yeah. She said a lot of five too. Yeah, a lot of five. Hey, what about older men? You be dating a lot of older men? She said five and threes. I knew the threes. If I was really getting like a real reading, like I would really focus in like on like your trauma though. You got a lot of trauma, girl. Real talk. You got a lot of like you gotta yeah, you gotta work on what they call this shit shadow work. You gotta do that shadow work. But in society like my baby mama name, whatever you said. No, but they do seem to love me. You you be having like a lot of stability, like you be losing a lot of stability at like jobs, your relationships. You be thinking that you be gonna be attracting spiritual niggas, them be fake ass spiritual boyfriends and shit. Like you got a lot of that shit. You got she be dating you be with them dudes that be like they seem like they smart, but they really got all that shit off of Google. You know what I mean? Like they they be
Like fake smart. Yeah.
yeah, they be like regurgitating a whole bunch of fake shit
And they
because
don't know where it's actually from.
yeah yeah because she got Chitra. Hey, Chitra though, hold on. She got that Chitra back. My homeboy, that this nigga that taught me a lot of astrology, that nigga got that Chitra, man. Them Chitra people, they be, I don't know, they be on some wild shit, man. Hold on, let me look at this. Hey, you got hold on, what Chitra? It's in where it's at? It's in it's K2. It's K2. Uh, you got like a grandmother, a grandmother that got like pearls. She got like a pearl necklace or something like that. Think that be your grandma. Hold on. That should be your grandma. I'm not really dating who you, what she say? I'm not really dating. My partner will be my first, yeah, my friend first, yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, see, you real, and you free spirit than a bitch though. I see why you are the way you are. Like I only had like maybe like that one conversation with you when you inbox me and shit, but like I ain't really. I'm actually reading your chart. I see why you so free spirit. Like, cause K2 is the card of that spirituality shit, and it's the Chitra. Chitra is the god of like creation. That's why you like to paint. You like the you dabble in a whole bunch of different religions and shit. You be everywhere.
What that shit too. Should be everywhere.
What about let me see. Hey, you didn't tell me though that you ever lose like a child or anything like that. Or a miscarriage or something like that. 2, 3, 4. This nigga hurt, man. I quit playing on my lights. I'm about somebody asked. So I know they didn't. uh, no, let me see. Let me see. Hey, you know what else though? Yo, I did. What she said? I did. I'm not really down about the social constructs, mostly made up in people's mind. Tall lies. Oh, yeah, if you want to read it, inbox me. Just hit me up in my DM. Hey, let me see.
Please,
Hey, that
defense of rock.
Barani bad though, man. She'll have a lot of conflicts too with her mom. A lot of conflicts with her mom. But but like how she said, she already said that that shit wasn't even good growing up, like between her and her dad.
Mm.
But the reason that shit don't be good with her dad is because her Mercury debilitated. And you see how it ruled Virgo, the ninth house ruled Virgo. You know what I'm saying? With her Mercury being debilitated, and and Pisces, he be, yeah, they don't. And then Barani, she like her mom real, her mom on the cool. Your mama was probably the one beating up your daddy, not the other way around. She probably going off on that nigga. Like, I ain't saying she won the fight, but she definitely started that shit. She the one. She got that fire in her where she gonna fight. She stand up for herself real tough. Uh, what else you want me to?
Yeah, because this
You probably
remember
deserved it.
this is quick. He gave me, yeah, he said her mom, she put her mom
You
together.
probably deserved it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, you probably right. You probably right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now what else? What else you want to know? Or what she say? My mom. Yeah. Your mom. Like, what about you? I'm just curious to know. Like, you be having complications with your mom? Y'all be getting into it? And you real prone to like what you call that shit? Chronic diseases, chronological diseases and shit, like asthma and like your scars and bones and shit. What about you? Yeah, that's what I want to ask. You got like a scar on your knee? She would start things believing wholeheartedly she's right, based solely on her feelings. It's whack. Yeah, I know that. Hey, I know that's right. Hey, you in a Rahu Dasha. You in a Rahu Dasha. So let me see. Let me see. Damn, Rahu, Saturn, Venus, uh
Aquarius rising right there.
Mars. Hey, we're chronic illnesses. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That chronic illnesses, yeah, she can be like very prone to that shit, like where she gonna have like, you know what? Like I don't know if I say that on the live, but like you can be really prone to STDs too. I think I said that about somebody else earlier, but like, yeah, you can be prone because Saturn is Scorpio, and that shit aspect your ascendant. You probably on the cool. You probably already like been through that shit already. Honestly, and you and like she be she man, you be attracted. Yeah, you fuck with like a lot of these weird niggas too. Like they be real soft beta type dudes. That's why she said she ain't. That's why she said. That's why. Hey, that's why you said earlier that you ain't really dating nobody.
Right.
They be
Oh, okay.
they be needy. She be dating needy people. She be dating needy people and out of town dudes. No STDs, no health issues. Yeah, hey, that's good. Hey, this what I will say then. If that shit ain't happened to you already, like be careful with that shit. Be very careful. I'm gonna really sit down and study this shit. When I do charts on live, I just be kind of looking at them real. Oh, you know why? Remember I told you about the Vargama yoga. That's what she got. That's what make her shit strong. See, that's why I say I don't be looking at this shit. Here, look, watch this shit. I'll turn the camera around. Oh, there it go. Look, you got the where is that? You got Saturn and Scorpio in this chart, but then and that one too. Within both of them. See, it's there in Scorpio, it's there in Scorpio. The eight means Scorpio. So it's that's what you call a Vargama yoga. That's why you didn't get the STD. That's why you didn't, because it was supposed to happen, but it goes strong. It goes strong, and you'll get married though. You can get married, and your Venus exalted. Yeah. You strong with that. Uh, and and you at the age too where it could happen. Because you already what you passed 36. At 36, then the Vamsa chart activate. At 30, you already passed 36. So you really more of like a Cancer ascendant than a Capricorn ascendant. You know what I'm saying? That shit start changing over time, and Venus exalted over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's tough. Uh, and what you already got a kid? You got children too. She gonna have some kids, man. Hey, what
I'm
this thing?
35.
Hey, I don't never be knowing if he be for reals or not. But hey, what else I want? Hey, tell me something else you want to know, Casey? Yes, I can. Hey, you got a daughter? Your oldest one? Your oldest one a daughter? A girl? I'm just curious. When I be doing free readings, yeah, I have kids. When I do free readings, I like to try new shit.
Mhm.
That should make it fun for me. Oldest is a girl. Ooh, I got it right. See,
Okay, okay.
knew it. Hey, that's because Venus in her fifth house. The oldest child is the fifth house. The fifth house is the oldest child. The seventh
Uh,
house, the seventh house, and that's a feminine sign, Taurus. But the seventh house is the second child.
yeah, the fifth house first, seventh, second, ninth, third, then going around like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The Taurus is a feminine sign and got Venus in there. That's why that oldest child will be a girl. But you got another way to look at. Matter of fact, if you when you start reading those scriptures, another way that you gotta like really look at too is for the actual woman, like depending on what breast is the largest, that'll indicate too if the left titty bigger than the right one, that's a girl, and
Mhm.
vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Just the more dominant breast. What you say? I don't know if I'm done if I'm done with the left. Yeah. Hey, tell me something else you want to know, Casey. I'll tell you anything right now. Come on. What else you want to know? I can tell you that jobs. You be like I said, you be struggling with jobs and shit, and your artwork and all of that. But that shit'll like be slow for a long time, and it'll just take off. You got that shit where that's what that Sharvana should be doing. It take big leaps, and that's your ascendant. I don't know if I'm done with kids. A year or two left. How many kids you got? Three or two? Probably three. I feel like I'm supposed to be more successful in art and music. I would definitely say art, running
Run them out.
my own business. Four. Oh,
You
she
got
got
four?
four. She got four.
Okay.
And what you got mostly girls or boy? How many boys you got? It's probably like one. Three girls, one boy. I'm probably wrong. She's smart, so she got a real good king intellect. The fifth house is the intellect too. That's another thing you gotta know.
Hmm.
That fifth house is the intellect too. She got a real devotion to life, fashion, and three girls, one boy. Hey, I got it right. There, yeah. And look, Shravana thing that's the three. That's the three girls. That's why that last one is different though. That's a boy. And then Saturn in 11th house.
That's
You
dating hard. I'm crying.
that's
Because
so
they
much
see,
dating hard. Oh
so
yeah,
they see
because you
that
got
you
all
got
them
three
kids.
girls and one boy, and then it's like, nah, they don't want to do it then.
Hey, why you not? What's up? Nah, hey, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna ask you. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can tell you. Like, hold on, let me see. They all by the same dad. They all got the same daddy. Hold on. Don't tell me. Hold on. Let me look. Where I'm gonna look at that. Let
No,
me see.
my kids are assets.
Hey,
What you talking about?
are they mixed? Tell me that. Your kids
Oh yeah,
mixed?
that's a good one.
It's not my kids. They're assets. It's because I'm smart. It's because I'm smarter and intelligent. It's not my kids. They're assets. And I'm telling you, she real like she real like I don't know. She be down. So I say she be dating some weak niggas, man. But because Cancer in the seventh house, that Cancer in the seventh house make I have plenty of men want to date me with my kids. Yeah. Hey, so
Okay. So it's
now, hey, tell me, are your kids mixed?
yeah.
She said, yeah.
No, 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 not yet. She didn't respond to
Oh,
that one yet.
yeah. I'm thinking they are. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, what's up, Jalen? Hey, that nigga Jalen, man, he need to. That nigga be on this astrology shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, peace, Dylan. Let's see.
My honesty is real in the way my mind works. Sometimes men find it intimidating, even when I'm soft. I told you it's because they soft. But now what else? I'm gonna tell you though. One thing I will tell you though is that you got a Don yoga. I want to. Yeah, you got a Don yoga. You got like a wealth yoga. You got like your family is very like stabilized. With like they got that like you get a lot of support and security from your family. From your family, you'll be good at the stock market too. You'll be good at like speculation games, shit like that. Really, you got some strong placements now. I'm really looking at that shit. You got like two Dawn yogas. You got let me see, Purvada Pata. She got that Purvada Pata too. Yeah, her that hey, I got a lot of people watching a lot tonight. That's what's up.
For a
I
fact.
thought hey, I'm like you today. Now, hey, you be having a lot of people on your live, like a lot of views, but it's like a not. It's like a not lot. It's not a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. I be saying that shit. It should be like 245 views, but then it only be like 6 people watching. That should be. I be like, man, who people be really creeping.
For a fact.
Yeah, and another thing that you'll look at though too is you know how to look at the moon chart, the Chandra.
I didn't fully get into that yet.
Okay. So wherever the moon is
Mhm.
at, read that as the ascendant.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like her moon is in Sagittarius, so I'm gonna read it as like a
Accurate
Sagittarius
descendant.
ascendant. And then
Okay.
wherever all the planets fall at, you know what I'm saying? That'll give you a glimpse on how her mind works. Cause it's a difference between like what's gonna happen to her versus like the shit that she be thinking is gonna happen to her. You know what I'm saying? Or the shit she want. Uh, like a matter of fact, I didn't even think about that. Really, I'm really her sun is exalted. Yeah, that sun is exalted. It's an Aries. But like from her mind, that's why she's so strong headed. Because from her moon chart, her sun fall in the fifth
Mm-hmm.
house. And it's exalted with Rahu. You know what I'm saying? So she like to really she really one of them outside thinkers. You know what I'm saying? She a real outside type of thinker. Where Mars at? Mars go to the ascendant. She played a defense. You know what I mean? Like she can hey on the cool case, see, hey, you can get kind of you got a temper, girl. You can get kind of violent too. You know what I'm saying? Uh, or at least you got a smart ass mouth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? One of the two. Yeah. Oh, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Jalen, that's one of the hardest placements for me as an adult. Yeah. Hey, hey, Jayla, you got some questions too? Hit me up. But hey, Casey, what you mean? Which one is one of your hardest placements? The exalted son? That exalted son, man, can make her mom real strong headed. That's where she get that from. I don't have a slick lit unless it's warranted. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Hey, nah,
oh,
you.
sure.
Nah, she real sarcastic. She got like a real sarcastic like mouth where
Cause
it's
I
like she be
Because I ain't gonna lie, while you reading it also in Vedic, I'm looking at tropical, and even in tropical, she got Mars and Aries. That's quick thinking, smart with the mouth, quick to debate, always got something running on your mind. So in both like it's in both variations of systems, I'm like, oh nah, I can confirm what he's saying.
right. What are indications of a strong placements? Like shit, like you got like if a planet is like in their own sign, if they like in a friendly sign, if they exalted, if they in a mutual cone sign, if they getting directional strength, shit like that. I don't know like how much astrology shit you know about, but like it's just judging like the dignity and seeing like where they at. What's just say it takes a lot to get me mad, but yes, sarcastic, good nature. If I get lippy for real, somebody really did dirty. Hey, you know what? Hey, did I already ask you? You date or you been like in relationships or with older men? 'Cause that's another thing that I would think. I I would think that uh and you know what? You have a tendency too that you can like develop like gray hair or some type of like old look before time. No, she said no.
Yeah,
Oh,
she said no.
they will. Okay, let me step back. Oh, you want to stop? You want to stop the reading? What else? With that um with that see her critica is different than yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's di- it's hers is in where's yours?
Okay, she said the person she married was older, and that was the only other. That's the only older person she ever dated.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nah, for real. Okay. That's what I was trying to get. I know she kept saying she ain't dating nobody, but like that's what I'm saying. The people she married, yeah, he was older, and then the reason I say that because Saturn, Saturn is like elderly. That Saturn is the elderly, and Saturn is in Scorpio. The person I experienced domestic violence, yeah. And the reason that you experience domestic violence is because Saturn is in Scorpio. That shit, 7, 8, 9, 10, and uh, where is it at? What did I say earlier? Yeah, yeah, because Moon and Mars is conjunct. Yeah, Moon and Mars conjunction. He went to jail for that shit though. He didn't get away with that shit. To the person I experienced domestic, yeah, he didn't get away with it. He went to jail because Mars is the boyfriend too. Mars can play a boyfriend. I've been purposely single for 7 years and have healed through the trauma. Hey, well that's really good. That is. Uh, what about teeth? You got any problems with your teeth? Like, have you ever had like any type of like
Oh, he
cavity
got
shit in the?
away with it because he was government.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, he got away with it. Hey, let me see if I can see that in the chart. Dang, and you was married to him, right? Hey, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's probably one of the chakras. Hold on, let me look at it. Let me look at one of these. Hold on. What is that? I want to look at yeah, he got away with it because he was the government. See the sun is the government, and 2, 3, 4.
Heard that 18.
Uh, Let me see. Mars. Purvachata. That Purvachata is everywhere. And like, hey, you know what? Everybody who interacts on your lives, they all Purvachatas. They got all of them got that placement. That's something I've been
Huh.
noticing. They all of them got that, and both of y'all got that critical. Like a lot of people be having the same
Placements
the
in
same,
me.
yeah, the same placements and shit. So let me see.
Like you look at
Purvachata.
who you like.
Uh devotee hey, what stay because what I was taught at church. I married at 18, 19. Oh yeah, so you got married young.
Cause
Okay,
you thought
hold
yeah,
on.
cause you thought you had to, and then like yeah, that stigma on your mind. Yeah, the exact same shit.
So
Same shit.
what dasha? Let me see what dasha she's using. Hold on, no wait. The moon. He not like from your city. Like y'all not from the same location, are y'all? It's a strong healing placement, I believe. Let me see. You born in what, 86? Yeah, she born in 86. Uh, and that's crazy. So you was born in a Mars dasha. Damn. Yeah. No, you wouldn't. You have to be born in a moon dasha. You born in a moon dasha. Yeah, you have to be born in a moon dasha. I believe I could do my part enough, be a better wife enough. So 18 put me at 12, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Huh.
I'll put that. What house did I put her in?
Uh,
Cause she's what is she, a Cap ascendant? No,
yeah,
I had that.
yeah, she a Capricorn ascendant. Uh, uh,
18. What's up in my head?
Mercury. Let me see. Mercury.
She,
Hey, have you been proposed to like more, like at least 3 times in your life? I know, of course, you turned them down or whatever, but like, have you been proposed to multiple times? Yes.
yeah, she said yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's because she got that Sharvana too in her Devamsha. It's in her Devamsha in her seventh house. She even prone to having friends like be more than friends. You got them type of friends that be trying to hit on you. They be trying to get out the friend zone. She'll have a lot of that shit too. I'm like a quintessential wife type.
Quintessential.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I I could see that. Let me see what else. Uh, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull something else out there. Where uh, my other. I'm gonna read. Hey, have you ever tried to go like to law school or be like anything to do with the law? The go. Oh, wait a minute. You said that that nigga worked for the government too. There you go. Hey, her Saturn is in uh what's that shit called? And Ultra I can't even pronounce the shit right now. Andrew Andrew Dada. Andrew Dada. The nakshatra Andrew Dada, it's in Scorpio. But but that shit connected to
She
laws. That shit connected.
she she said he's a fireman. So the one who got away with it, he's the fireman, or was there another one?
They stick together and will make things to make sure things are protected. I know that this Nakshatra, this uh Andrew uh uh what is this shit called? A Druda. I think that's how you pronounce it, a Druda. Hold on, man. Oh shit. Yeah. That a Druda Nakshatra, that shit connected to like that's the goddess of like the friendships.
Mhm.
That's that's connected to laws. That shit connected to so I'm thinking that that shit is in her in Scorpio in the 11th house, and that's another reason she want to be like on her business because all of that shit is like let me see, uh, it's connected to the yeah, corporations and all that. P.S. I have nothing against firemen. Hey, you ain't got to tell me that. We know that. Uh, they just believe him. It's a hard point in society that affects a lot of people. And you know, Saturn is the lord of society too. But hey, you said that you said that the one who got away with the domestic violence, that's the one that's a fireman,
Yeah.
or is it somebody?
Which
So
one?
he the
Which one was
fireman.
it? No, no, no. I was asking her because she didn't answer that one yet.
Okay, the one is so he a fireman. I thought you said he was something else. I thought you said he was he worked for the government.
I think no. I think she was trying to say like he's a fireman, but the government believed him because he was a fireman, and the firemen coincide with people working in the government office and things of that nature in 10. I think that's what she
Okay,
was trying
okay.
to say.
That that
And she,
that, that makes sense. You know, okay, that makes and you know Saturn is like the planet of like society. Fire department is government, right, right.
yeah.
Society, but in astrology it's different. Like at least in Vedic, like Saturn is like the government, but it's like the workers, like the police officers, the fire, the
Mhm.
people who be on the streets in society, versus the sun be like the higher politics. You know what I'm saying? But Saturn is a judge too. Saturn could be the judge, but like sun is like the actual people to be in the offices of the governments. You know what I mean? That's why I was like I was confused with that shit, but that makes sense because her Saturn, her Saturn is in Scorpio, and and it's in that nakshatra. Like I say, that nakshatra that Saturn is in is ruled by laws. It's ruled by laws, and he probably started off her friend too. And see, Saturn and Venus, they're a mutual aspect. They mutual aspect in each other. So her relationships, you know what I'm saying, are she like that that it just fit that. But since Saturn is in the enemy sign Scorpio and Mars is what where's Mars? Mars is in the 12th house of the moon. Yeah, that Mars is real violent. It's so conjunct with the moon. No, we weren't even real friends. And you thought you I was friends. That's why I said that earlier about like you got that thing where you like be like you be thinking like you open yourself up too much. You got a real bad like uh habit or like you got just a bad energy to you be like you even gonna trust people way too far or you gonna like be super closed up. At 16 he hated my dad. I thought he loved me. Yeah, that's what I mean that bad judge came. You thought
Mhm.
that y'all was cool, and it turned out to be something completely different. And then with you having cancer, you see she got cancer in the 7th house, and so then the depositor is conjunct with Mars in the 12th house, and you already know like the 12th house be like sex and blood pressures and jail and prison and all of that shit. But it's with Mars, which is violence. You know what I'm saying? That's how I knew it was domestic violence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that shit goes to the 7th house of domestic violence, and even the mom can be subjected to domestic violence because the mom because Mars is ruled in the 1st house and it's ruled in the 11th house. But if rules in the fourth house, that's the mother. So it can be domestic violence in the home. But her having that exalted son, like the mom eventually like overcome that shit. But well, anytime that you be having the nodes on that fourth and tenth axis, that shit creates psychological like problems.
Mm.
That's why she keep talking about she got to heal, which she is, because like I say, that son is strong. That she got that strong. That son is exalted. So I mean, you just got a lot of she got trust issues. You don't be knowing who to trust. Yes,
Mm.
my dad was abusive towards her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There'd be a lot of domestic violence, and she grew up seeing that shit, and see how the cycle repeated itself because then she went through that shit. She
Wow.
went through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like she gonna have a big problem with trying to keep that away from her kids. You got three girls at that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to keep that shit away from them like that. But see, Mars is you know what, Mars actually aspect in the seventh house as well. Not only is the moon going to depositor, because the moon is the depositor for Mars conjunct, but Mars is also aspecting that seventh house. So yeah, arguments is going to be a lot. Fighting period is going to be a lot in the relationships. That's why I left for my kids. This is so relatable. Hey, Casey, you ever went through some shit like where like y'all was fighting and it was like some type of weapon involved, like a gun or a knife or something? That's what I want to know.
Mm.
Cause Mars can do that shit too.
Yeah, because
Mars,
it's point weapons,
yeah,
just sharp objects, weapons, things like that. Yeah.
or even like where it can get so bad where it can create surgeries too.
Uh,
I learned to trust and open up. It's
and yes, on the
slowly, and yes on the weapons, yeah. That's why I said Mars can do that shit too, and especially if K2 was there, that should be fatal. Lucky K2 ain't there. Uh, you hey, one good thing that I can say about you though, you're like super like sexually disciplined. You know what I mean? Because Saturn is aspecting her first house. She disciplined in everything, not just sex, but like, but I say sex because it's Scorpio. But like, she disciplined like at going after the shit that you really want. We would hold his gun to his head to scare me, and a couple times he raised it at me. Yeah, yeah. See that's all in your chart. That's all in your chart because, like I say, Mars is guns and knives. You know what I'm saying? I'm really super shocked that he didn't go to jail though. But it makes sense because nah. Hold on. Let me see. Parashada. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm gonna have to look at that more. He still try to contact you or anything like that? Them niggas become stalkers too.
mm.
That shit can bring out a stalker. But yeah, that's what I said about like at least the guns, the knives, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I kind of want to know why I don't see how he got away with it. That shit crazy. I'm gonna have to look at that shit. I don't know. I would think he would go. I would have thought he would at least.
Casey, hit him up for reading, cause trust me, I did. He gave me a whole 3 hours and 30 minutes to answer like all that shit and look it down in detail. Go get a full reading from him for a fact.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just a stop here to but nah, unless you got some more questions,
Yeah,
like
like anything.
you got some more questions. I ain't tripping on that. Let me see. After we divorced, he showed up to my best friend's house at the time, and his friend was working at the PD. Told him to go into volunteer hospital because he said he wasn't for me, that he was thinking of offing me, and they told him to do that so he could get his gun back. Hey, that nigga crazy,
Crazy,
man.
crazy as
Hey,
hell.
hey, hey, and check this out. that shit happened. That shit happened between 2010 and 2017. Well, but it's with that. It's within that 7 year period. Matter of fact, I could probably even give you a better date than that. Hold on. You gonna trip out about how I found this shit out. Watch this shit. I know it had to happen there. It had to happen. What am I doing? Chin the Rahu. Let me see. Hey, yeah, Casey, tell me like when you start dating this dude. Like it was definitely after 2010, between 2010 2017. Let's see. Uh, we didn't
We that that
dabble twice between those two times
and
and
then the
divorced
divorce happened.
finally in 2017.
Yeah.
Hey, and guess what? All of that shit happened in your Mars Dasha. All that shit happened in her
Wow.
Mars Dasha.
Wow.
All that shit happened in her Mars Dasha. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy. That's
Hey, that
crazy.
shit crazy. Look, check this out. Hold on. Let me see. Uh, Let me pull it up. Pull the scroll up. Look, you see Mars
Uh,
2010, and then she go into her Rahu in 2017.
huh.
That's why that's why she barely leaving now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why she says she's gonna be single now. You know what I'm saying? All that shit happened, all that violent shit happened during her Mars Dasha. You know what I'm saying? And then and Mars is so tightly conjunct with the moon. Like they in the same degrees. They literally like minutes apart. Like Mars is so conjunct with your moon, like that shit highly tight. You know what I'm saying? So that really you know what can happen to you? You've been through so much shit like abusive type of traumas that you can actually become the abuser. You know what I'm saying? You can become like just out of like instincts. You know what I mean? It's like one of them subconscious things where it's like you gotta fight back because you've been fighting your whole life. That's why she says she gonna stay single. You know what? I think that's a great idea. Like
She said I'm healed for the most part, but the best relationship will take time.
yeah,
For a fact.
what do you say? Oh, trauma bonding. Yeah, it is like trauma bonding. Like, but like how she say she's slowly healing from that shit. She's slowly healing from that, and that's an awesome thing. That really is. That's fucking awesome, man. Uh, I say I want to see. Let me see. And you know what? And you know why? You know why it should start happening now too? Cause remember her her birth chart started depleting and her Navamsha started activating more.
Mm,
So everything is
same
shifting.
thing
That's
now.
why she shifted and able to like get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Because now her Mars and her Navamsha, her Mars is in the fourth house in Libra. It's still, you know what? It's still conjunct with the moon though, but it's in the nakshatra Swati, the goddess of knowledge. That's my moon, Swati, the goddess of knowledge, where she gonna become more intellectually battling shit versus physically trauma going through that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So it's so the moon is the mind and Swati is literally knowledge. So people with those questions just literally just know shit. Like they just know shit.
She
Okay. Okay.
she learned all of them fucked up relationships. You didn't learn, girl. You didn't learn so much shit through that. That's one of them type of things you have to go through a whole bunch of bullshit to learn. Like because that's why I say it was the repeating cycle. Went through her with her parents. It went with her. You know what I'm saying? And now she finally like trying to get out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? At an older age. What you 37 now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You about to be 37, I think. In April, you got a birthday coming in April. Your birth. Hey, you see that dude right there? Hit maker shot it. Your birthday like 3 days before his. Yeah, y'all got the same. Y'all right there with each other. But that I've been learning and ready to practice. Yeah, she learned how to protect her energy. Yeah, that shit had to happen though when she be her chart changed though to the Navamsha shit. Cause see in her regular chart she a Capricorn ascendant, but in that Navamsha shit she a Cancer ascendant. And you know Cancer they're really protected. That's that crab body. You know what I'm saying? And it's that on her ascendant. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say though is you get older, be careful with your weight though. You can gain weight easy as you get older. And you know another thing too, in her Navamsha, her Venus is exalted. She got an exalted Venus. So I mean you she become way more devoted to herself as she get older. You know what I'm saying? She come real. Yeah, she and see that when I said earlier that she can get married, I didn't start looking at the ages and times and them dashas. That's why she said she already had been married. I knew she would get married. You know what I'm saying? But even in her Navamsha, look, you got Jupiter and Mars aspecting each other in that fourth and seventh house. You know what I'm saying? That's why like the a lot of them it's just a very violent domestic type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too is like when she was married, she went to you went through that shit where like your husband or whatever made you have sex with him when you didn't want him to have sex. That's another thing that happened. That's where I'm at. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you say your cancer send it to you. Hey, y'all know how to protect yourself real good. Y'all, yeah, they them cancer senders know how to like, and they know how to maneuver through the bullshit. They avoid feelings good. They know how real shit. They know how to avoid feelings good, like, cause when they do get it emotionally attached, man, they all in and they don't know how to let go. That they'll sink into that shit, and before they get caught up in that shit, they'll just like avoid it altogether. You know, have you ever seen a crab? Uh, like they do like turtles too, where they go on the land and they go lay their kids and then they go back to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit. They just come and leave. He could he convinced me to have sex. Yes, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He'll do that shit like when he'll try to like damn near. I don't want to say like take her to rape, but he'll like try to like find some type of manipulative way to make you have sex with him when you ain't really want that shit, man. That shit really, man. Hey man, you hey, he sounds such like a bad guy on live. This is terrible. I ain't had nothing to say. I ain't had nothing good to say about this guy. But that's horrible. I hate that shit, man. That shit is horrible. This nigga sound like a domestic violence rapist. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy. Oh my
Brother
goodness.
got
That is
actual devil. Like, I'm
yeah,
crying.
that's horrible, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Uh he be coherent. Yeah, yeah, he be coherent. Yeah, being pushy, persistent, and couldn't take no for an answer. Yeah, he did awful things, and to this day thinks he did no wrong. God will show up for me. Yeah, yeah. I could see the. Hey, you know what? If I flip this chart around and read it backwards, like flip the how, I could actually read it from his perspective. I could tell you a lot about him. On the cool, let me see. Uh,
For a fact,
let
his
me see.
karma is his own. That's a fact.
I don't try to get revenge, but his karma, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey,
But
yeah, he one of them dudes too who look real successful in the public eye, but was like a whole different dude at the house. That's what it was. Because when you flip it around, and I'm reading it from the seventh house is the ascendant. That put Venus and Taurus in the 11th house of gains. That put that exalted sun in the 10th house. He got a lot of recognition. He looked good in the public eye, but he really be like a fucked up dude in the private home. Wouldn't stay too long, being learned too late. Yeah, ate something. And now you ain't gonna give me to read his chart though. I ain't gonna pull his chart
That's
up.
that's
But
that. That's what.
I see what
That's
you're
what that.
doing. Now,
Because I didn't say nothing. I'm like, that's
and
no,
she
you
dropped
can't do that.
that boy's date and everything. Hey, I see what you're doing. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Hey, not tonight at least. But yeah. And look, she said, yeah, that's what it was. He'd be a whole different dude in the public. Oh, that shit crazy, man. And you can do that. Like if you want to ever look at someone else, like you want to look at someone else's, like someone else through someone else's chart. Like I want to look at her mom, her dad, her sister, her friend, her husband, whatever, her cousin. All you got to do is flip the chart and make that the
The
ascendant.
ascending. Okay.
And you'll be looking at that person through that person's perspective.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I flip and put the seventh house at the ascendant, now I'm looking at the chart on how she viewed him. Who was he in her perspective?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if the same thing, if I was to do the fourth house like that, I put the fourth house and put as the ascendant. That's who is her mom through her eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you can do
So it's not like you're looking through the perspective of the mom. It's no. It's like from your perspective. This is your mom to you.
yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's both. It's both. No, it's both. Because when you put the mom as the ascendant, now you're looking at all the things the mom experienced.
Okay.
But it's through the native's eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Because it's not their actual. It's not her actual chart, but this is from. It's like this is a person in your life, and this is their experience of you from their perspective within your said life. Okay.
These are the things that they experience it, but through my
Yeah.
perspective of me looking at it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can flip it and I can see you, but I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you through my perspective, but the things you're going through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the houses are gonna still be the same, but now I'm looking at like, and that's what I'm saying. Whatever, which one you make the ascendant, that's what you're gonna be looking at. You put the ninth house on top, that's the dad. The fourth house is the mom. You know what I'm saying? Like third house can be friends and cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
etc. You know what I mean?
House relationships. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say? Her boyfriend, a Sag. I don't use it for anything other than understanding. I have his chart. I bet you do.
I can't laugh no more. My said no.
Yeah, I bet you do got his chart. Look, she already does look dropping the play. Leo Rod, see, hey, see.
That's that on what you gonna call it coming out. You started to feel mad, so you're dropping out information. That's that coming out.
Yeah, she's trying to reel me in. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. No, no, no. But she hold on, let me go back. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that nigga, man. Now hey, just for shits and giggles, was he like a heavy set dude? I'm just curious to know that. You you can tell he really impact your life. Hell yeah, that nigga impacts her life. That was like the turning stone for her like spiritual evolution on where she at now. And that's crazy how that shit work. How like something the something so negative can like, you know what I'm saying, be something positive. Look, I might write a song about those three men who were in my life that thought they did me wrong.
Yeah, he's a heavy
Yes,
set.
he's a heavy set dude. I knew he was a heavy. Usually, them cancer people be heavy set.
Mm-hmm.
The moon be full. You know what I'm saying? Hey, make sure you write a song about me on how cold I did your reading. I ain't really tell you really no deep shit, but like, yeah, I just was, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man,
That's it.
what's up, KC? Anything else you want to know before I cut it off?
Yeah.
Okay. May God bless them and heal them too. Forgive you too. All right, well, it's been real. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna
You
be.
sleeping too, bro. Get you some rest, homie. Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
couple shit to do, but yeah, we're gonna be back at it next week. We're gonna see. Worst case scenario, again, we just do something like this where you host it and then like that.
Yeah.
Until
And
we find a way how to like fix the phone situation.
yeah. We'll next time we'll I go through more of the nakshatras too next times. Yeah. All right, man, for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.